What's up, everybody? So it's the Day 21 challenge, and Day 21 has an alternate challenge. The main challenge is for Steam users. You can download a specific save file, and uh, it's the Sky High. It's like a Flatlander creation. It's a Sky High obstacle course, and um, unfortunately, either the file just hasn't been uploaded yet, or I can't see it, or something. There's something impeding my ability to see the download file for that challenge. So, sort of by default, I'm going with the alternate challenge, which is for Xbox users. And the challenge is to collect as many colors as you can from all the planets. Now, I have already collected the colors from barren, arid, and radiated. Took about 2.5 hours, something like that. But here's the colors that I was able to collect from barren. And I think that there's one more shade of gray here. It might be a warmer gray, but I think it's in between these two. I am not sure, but I don't feel like going back to find out. So here's the colors that I was able to collect. I collected 6 colors. There's possibly a 7th. Yeesh. Here are the colors that I collected from arid. And I'm pretty sure that I got them all, but I will say this, I didn't care to look for too long on each planet, because this already took a long time to do, and I will be happy finding most of the colors. But here's the 7 colors I was able to find on arid. And I was lucky that I got this color, because at first I wasn't sure if it was a unique color on its own or if it was this color in shadow, because of how the voxels sort of deform when you know, this is the same color, but because of how the shadows work, this part looks darker than that part, for example. So I wasn't sure, but luckily it's a different color. And then here's radiated, and I want to say there's got to be another color on radiated, but then again, it is a really tiny planet. So I don't know. I feel like this is lacking, but this may be all there is. So for this video, I think my time lapse is just going to show me roaming around one planet, because when you've seen me roam around one planet, you see me roam around all the planets. So yeah, I think we'll just cut to a time lapse of collecting colors from one planet and then come back to the full set. So see y'all at the end. Alrighty, so there appears to be a known glitch that I didn't know about before, but I was having some problems with this save file, and evidently on both Xbox app and Steam versions, though it evidently is more prevalent in the Xbox version, there is some kind of error or some problem or glitch or something that causes it to not save beyond a certain point. And I seem to have encountered that. At this point in the video, I should be done with all of the planets except for Terran, and when I because this video is taking so long to make, hunting down all the colors and stuff, I was taking multiple breaks, and at some point I came back, loaded up the save file, and like the previous hour and a half worth of work was not saved. And I have been jumping in and out of this save for a couple hours now since then, trying to pull it back, and it's gone. So, and I just tried to save a new just a new instance of the save, and it would not save at all. So what I am doing now is I'm bringing back colors from Tundra, and that is the last non-Terran world for me to collect colors from. Now I could with enough time, I could go around Terran and collect Terran's colors. However, it's just so, I don't know. There's patches of color over here, patches of color over there, and with the amount of time that I've put into this video, I think I'm gonna be happy with all of the non-Terran colors. So I'm going to go ahead and finish up my display of all of the colors that I've collected so far, and I'm going to go ahead and count that as complete for this challenge. And unfortunately, that means also saying goodbye to this save. I kind of have a feeling that blowing up the tree the other day kind of prompted this glitch from to occur, just because there's just so many different calculations happening, not only with just one explosion, but however many pieces of dynamite I had all over there. And as you can see, everything's still kind of floating there, so this is all technically glitched out right now. So I have no doubt in my mind that this might have something to do with it. If not directly causing the glitch, then at least adding to the complications of the save file. So, but one of the things that I needed to do, let's see, for the sake of a nice presentation, I need to do a little bit of cleanup work. So we'll cut to a time lapse while I finish this up, and we'll see you at the end. Alrighty, so there's all the colors that I was able to collect from all the planets except Terran. So here's all the colors that I was able to collect from Baron, and I don't remember if I mentioned it earlier, but the caveat is I'm sure there are other colors, but for the amount of time that I wanted to put into this, these are all the colors that I was able to find. And then here's the colors that I found on Arid. And here's the colors I was able to find on Radiated. I'm pretty sure there's at least one more color here, but then again, it is a really small planet. I think it might even be smaller than Baron. So this might be all of them. I don't know, but if I feel like there should be a sixth color. But that's all I could find. Exotic. These are the colors I was able to find on Exotic. I don't remember if I mentioned it earlier, but Exotic, Terran, and Tundra, I think, have the most colors, whereas Radiated, Arid, and Barren have the fewest colors, at least in my experience. But I really like the color palette for Exotic and Tundra. But yeah, there's Tundra, and so here's, unfortunately, it's nighttime. I was hoping to get this during the daytime, but there's all the colors I was able to collect. And unfortunately, we're gonna have to say goodbye to this save, thanks to that glitch. Fortunately, I don't really have anything invested in this other than some, time into the challenges, and that'll be easy enough to start over. But yeah, I'm pretty happy with this color palette. Once 1.0 hits, I'd really like to start off like a proper base build by collecting all the colors. I think that would be really fun. That way I could build in color. But sneak over here real quick. So yeah, I really enjoyed collecting all the colors. It's something I do want to do again in 1.0. But I'm going to go ahead and count this challenge as complete, with the caveat of not going after Terran's colors just because of the whole save issue. I don't want to put too much more time into something that isn't going to be saved. So unfortunately, this is everything I was able to get. So anyways, I hope you enjoyed, and see y'all later.